Welcome back for part 3 of the Ashi Way. Now we're going to talk about the mantras. The mantras, they are the behaviors that we would like everyone to have. So our football experience can be good. You can apply the fundamentals, and you can also apply the basic concept of the Ashi Way. So there are 13 of them. So we'll go through all of them. I'm going to try to explain them a little bit, but they are all self-explanatory. So just take time to maybe pause the video if you want, just listen again or read again what it means, and then think about, all right, after that video, you're going to be in that feeling of, oh yeah, I'm excited. This is me. This is what I mean when I'm coming to a football club. The first is we all need to start somewhere. So yeah, we need everyone, like I said before. If you haven't played soccer before, or if you are an ex-professional player, if you want to be involved at Ashburton, this is the place for you. And as an administrator, and I'm talking to more the board, is you have to make sure that everyone who wants to be involved can be involved. The second is never too big to do the small things that need to be done. I'm going to take a very, very simple examples. When you're in the locker room and there is trash everywhere, you have to pick up those trashes and you have to put them in the bin. If someone needs you for a linesman duty, for example, you have to give a hand. If someone needs you for canteen, but it can be the littlest of things. Do the little things, the little details, because they are the most important, and they means a lot to a lot of people. Done is better than perfect. So again, just do things, don't fear mistakes, and we'll see what happens. Win with grace, lose with dignity. I've already explained this one a little bit. It's self-explanatory. We want to win in the best way possible, but we want to also lose in the best way possible. And it applies to the players, applies to the coaches, applies to everyone as well in the office. Go where nobody wants to go. Take reasonable risk, but remember that you always do what you've. Now I'm going to read this one because it's pretty tricky. If you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. So you have to, at some point, if you want to change the world, if you want to change your club, you have to do things that people have not done before. So go where nobody wants to go. Nobody left behind. I've explained this one in a previous video. Everyone can be involved, no matter the level, the motivations, the background, the culture, the religion, the size. Everyone can be involved, and nobody should be left behind because they are different than you. Ask why, do it for a reason. It is very important that we always think about what we're doing and why we're doing it more than how and what. So we have to be very, very proactive in what we do. And the current context with the virus takes us a lot about, okay, we had to plan forward, we had to anticipate what will happen. And it's the first time this club has done it this way. It's been very good the way we've been proactive with it, and we've been praised for that. So a very good example, and if we can repeat that in the future, that will be fantastic. Simple is genius, so be a genius. When you coach, when you play, when you do things in the office, just do the simple things. Don't think about the things that are too complicated or too expensive, that kind of thing. There are a lot of simple things that can be done, and I would like everyone to think about it and be genius, actually. Always safer and fairer. Safer to play, fairer to play. So it can be in the team selections, it can be no, that's the only example that I have in my mind at the moment, but that's fine. You'll think about other example, I think, as you read. So leave the jersey in a better place is all about the legacy. So when I'm wearing that jersey, where I'm going to leave it after I leave. So the good example is, again, when you're in the change rooms and you're taking off your jersey, just make sure that you put it in the right way, because that means a lot to a lot of people. So just, again, do the little things, put your jersey in the right way, clean it, that kind of thing. So it's very, very important, and that's also true for the club. Plant trees you'll never see. You have to do like what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not going to be at the club for forever, but I'm planting little seeds. And I hope that this tree is going to become a big tree, and then I'm going to see the fruits at some point. But I don't want to see it in my time. Like, I'm doing it for the future. So that's exactly the spirit that we want you to have, is do things, but don't expect to have a result or a reward straight away. The more you put in, the more you get out. It's been told by me by Andrew Dodd, who is someone who has done a lot of things at the club, and I think it means it is a very, very true statement that the club is always going to reward you if you put a maximum of work, and if you really mean what you're going to do. And again, think about it. I am a player. If I'm training a lot, if I'm training well, I'm going to be rewarded on the pitch. But again, put it at every scales of the club, as an admin, as a referee, as a volunteer, you'll always be rewarded. That's the way you're rewarded. And the final mantra is, nobody look after us, we look after ourselves. Again, we're always tempted to look at what other clubs are doing. And I think we should just care about what we are doing first, and then see where it will lead us. Because trying to copy or trying to do exactly the same thing as other clubs cannot work, and we've seen it. We have a very, very different club to everyone, and now with the DHUA we are even more different. So yeah, look after your own house, and that will be the first step, I think.